Joseph Uro on the line.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Pastor Larry, I just want us to come back to the topic which you sent down to everybody. It's about religious obligations and lifestyle.
Yes.
Seems to be deliberating on one issue and leaving the most important thing aside.
Yeah, so I want you to just go straight to what you want to comment.
Exactly.
Contribute.
I just want to make things clear. What I want to talk about is that we are in the summer months, and you know the Islamic calendar keeps on rotating. So sometimes the Ramadan falls in the winter. And once we are living in Holland, at that time we have shorter times to go and fast. But when it falls in the summertime, we have to go on. And we are now living 18 hours. 18 hours. So we have 6 hours to do our normal things, break our fast, and pick up the fast again within just 5 hours, and that is it. At the same time, fasting as ordained by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah, it has to do with lifestyle. It doesn't matter. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. How the hungry man feels. That is one of the essence of fasting, so that at the end, rich people like Pastor Larry can understand the plight of a poor man who doesn't have 3 spare meals a day. That is one thing. So it has to do with lifestyle. So you don't have to sit down and fool your belly to the extent that you cannot do any active. No. You just break your fast with 1 day. Make sure you drink enough water. Yeah, and it has been proven scientifically to be working. It helps the immune system. It helps the body to generate new cells. This is the first thing we are talking about.
Wait, let me ask him.
Okay,
But what we want to know from you, being an allergy, is when you end up eating late, or you end up your fast because you say this is the summer and you end maybe around 10 o'clock. So what sort of food do you now eat to promote a healthy lifestyle? So do you go back to eat maybe all the food you couldn't eat in the morning, afternoon, and then you pound them into one? Or do you eat something that would, how do we promote healthy life? Like for us as Christians, Pastor Pesenke, you can agree with me that there are sometimes we go to church in like weekly services, weekly services. So people have gone to work, they didn't eat, and then they are rushing to their weekly services, okay, which ends up by 9 o'clock. Now they are rushing back again to come and eat late. How do we as pastors make some provision that can allow these people to have a healthy lifestyle, since healthy lifestyle also talks about the time of the eating and the quantity of the eating and the amount of the food. So that's what I want to hear from this panel, not an argument.
Oh no, okay. Let's hear him out. Okay.
Fasting itself is a healthy lifestyle, and at the same time, eating late does not count by what you eat. It is what counts. Not eating late, but what you eat.
Yeah, the intake.
There is no regulation that they don't eat late. But what you eat late and how much, the quantity you put in you,
exactly.
That becomes a problem. So when we break our fast at 10 o'clock, and instead of going for a heavy meal, you take 1 date, 1 fruit, and a cup of soup, and some water, already you are satisfied. You have enough calories to go and perform your religious obligations. And later on, you find some warm dinner and take. And early in the morning, at 3 o'clock, you wake up, maybe a cup of tea and 2 slices of bread. That can take you. You don't have to eat and eat and eat. No. It is a healthy lifestyle. And to assure you scientifically, if you get the research of Southern California University, they have found out that fasting helps human beings in regenerating their immune system.
Yeah.
Please, I have one question. I have one question, please.
Okay, so question.
There is a fasting and there is changing the timetable of eating. We have to consider this too.
What is your question then?
My question is, anyway, what is fasting and what is changing timetable of eating? This is two things different. We do it, I fast it. I used to help people when they come there with their paranormal problem to tell them to fast. And we know what is fasting. It's not changing timetable of eating. You understand?
I'm sorry to say. Yeah, apart from the, I agree on some of the
Points you made.
yes points the Alhaji has made. It's a lifestyle. That's right.
Yeah.
Even without religious sentiments, common sense should tell anybody that the body at a certain point in time needs to be disciplined. You see, we take in so much food, and at a certain point in your life, you have to allow the body to rest.
Well, but many people do not know.
You see, so for me, fasting, apart from being religious, it's also good for the body. But how do we do it? And combine it with our medicine.
Pastor,
but Pastor, we are speaking about lifestyle. I don't agree in this with you.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you should agree with whatever I say.
No, I know you're speaking about your vision. Sorry, excuse me. But you know, fasting is something you should do every day, because not fasting doesn't mean you don't eat at all. You have to eat in, how do you say, moderation?
In moderation.
In moderation. So your body don't, it's about lifestyle. So your body don't have afval, how do you say that?
Produce waste.
Overweight or obesitas or pollution in it. So it is not only from a spiritual side that you say your body wants to be cleaned. No, you have to clean your body every day, because a good, like your car. A lifestyle.
You are just misinterpreting me. I have said what you are saying, and you are bringing it back again. I told you.
No, basically, let everybody give their perspective.
Yes,
respect everybody's point of view.
If you are giving your perspective, then don't go back to what I've already said. Because I agree scientifically. Fasting, apart from religious sentiment, is good. And you say you don't agree, and you are repeating the same thing.
Let me come in. You are talking about fast.
Yes.
You are pastor, you have Bible in
Yes.
your hand.
Yes.
What is fasting say?
Fasting.
There is difference between timetable changing
and
fasting.
I haven't said about timetable. I haven't said about timetable.
Moses fast. Yes. Can you check it how they fast? And to come in to see today people they fast.
Okay.
My brother, it's not about me. Somebody made that comment. The Alhaji made the comment about the Muslim calendar. It keeps changing. I haven't said anything like that. So you don't have right to ask me to explain that what someone has said. For me, my point is that...
We don't talk about Muslims.
Yes.
We are talking
How
about...
do you mix up your doctrine with lifestyle?
Exactly.
That's what we have to do.
Okay.
How do you have your followers? Not argument. How do you have your followers who have lifestyle issues?
I am saying that. Look, I am saying
I'm in charge now. I'm in charge.
Okay.
I'm in charge. Basically, what we're trying to do is to see how to help our people. Now, we acknowledge the fact that Muslims have the time of their fasting changes with the calendar.
Exactly.
Which means that sometimes they can fast for long periods, or within short periods they have to break their fast and eat and what have you. Now, we're looking at how we can sensibly, how people can accommodate all these things at the same time, practice their faith and feel good about it.
Yes.
So what I want all of you to do, ladies and gentlemen, so different, I'm telling you, is to just pick on the positive points and throw them in.
Exactly.
Let's see how people can balance this, because that is the whole issue. There will be differences in the way you perceive fasting and the way you do it, but that's okay. We
It's
accept
a choice.
it.
It's a choice.
Okay,
It's a choice.
but give us the positive points.
Okay.
On all of the
For
things
me,
you're doing.
if you ask my opinion on that,
go ahead.
if you ask my opinion on that, then if I'm to counsel somebody who is on medication,
Yes.
I will tell the person, if you are fast and if you are on medication, if you are not strong enough, you can do it from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Because it's about disciplining your body.
And sometimes you are required to take medicine at certain times.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is you can do it from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. With you escape breakfast. Then from there you can take your medicine. Yeah. or you can be on fruits. Fruits,
okay, yes.
not a solid food.
Yeah.
Fruits.
Yeah.
And take your medicine alongside.
Yes,
You know,
exactly. Yes.
nobody is bandaged someone who is on medication. Like recently, I went to Israel
Yeah.
on a spiritual trip.
Yeah.
We were about 39 people.
We didn't see your photo there.
Yeah. Oh, I saw one. I saw one.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw
a
one.
lot on the Facebook. We were about 39 people. Some are on medication.
Yeah.
So the leader will announce, if you're on medication, go to the breakfast room, take your breakfast. They have already packed it.
Okay.
Take your breakfast, come to the bus.
Yeah.
When we are going on the trip, you can eat your breakfast and take your medicine.
Yes.
We were not forcing anybody to fast. But
No.
some of us who believe we have to fast, we did it.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Some with their faith, they believe, I am here to kill this disease in my body.
Yeah.
So I will take the faith
Yes.
that I have that with God everything is possible.
Possible.
I'm not going to take my medicine and I'm going to fast. And after breaking the fast or this trip, I believe I will be healed.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a
Yes,
choice.
exactly.
You see, so for me, if you come for an advice, I will tell you, if you're on medication, don't kill yourself in fasting. Fasting is good,
Yes.
apart from religious thing.
Yeah.
But if you cannot hold it, don't do it. Some pastors fast and they die. For me, if you fast and you die, you can't tell me.
What's the testimony?
Yes. You see,
Okay.
that is sheer
Please,
stupidity.
Bishop.
All right. And let me ask the
Let-
Imam. Hold it 1 second. Please hold your point. I'm coming back to you. I want to ask the Imam. When you are you allowed to adapt your fasting based upon whether you're taking medication or not? You're not allowed.
No, you are not allowed to adapt. You cannot adapt. It's a fixed law.
Oh, you can't adopt?
Subhanahu wa ta'ala has
They
made
say it's a fixed law. Fixed.
If you are on medication, you are not obliged to fast. And because you are not obliged to fast, if you want to get the blessing as the same as the one who is fasting, and your pocket is full like Pastor Larry,
Wow. Are you complimenting me?
Yeah, it's
or
okay.
So when you do religious to this, it's a different thing. So those who are fasting, their pockets are full.
same blessing. For the elderly who are rich, that's why you see them, there is provision for them, and they give them food, and come in the evening,
See?
feed
Different
people with the
interpretation.
food so that they might also get the blessing. For the feeding mother who is breastfeeding the child,
Yeah.
for the pregnant woman, for the guy with serious diabetes, yeah, they are all exempted. In fact, I use the word exempted. Don't try it. Islam makes it very easy for you. If you have money, you just feed a poor person. If you don't have the money, no problem. Just remain in the atmosphere.
Wow.
Okay.
And stay as a pious Muslim.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
So,
His blessings to his servant.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that point. Hold it right there. Let's allow Mr. Walabiga wants to make a point. Go ahead, sir.
So it's what I said in the beginning, that fasting, biology, is very private.
Let me one second. Elijah, I'll release the line in case somebody else wants to call, but you can always call back in, okay? Okay, bless you, sir. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, biology, fasting is remain and it always be very private, individual something.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Because it goes with your health, it goes with your situation,
Yeah.
it goes with your everything.
But you
So-
have not been able to give us one instance. If somebody comes to you and the person needs a counseling for a healthy lifestyle,
Yeah.
what does your religion or your practice say?
So for the health lifestyle, I say also in the beginning that sympathy religion is not like other religions claim to have all science or technology, which we use to direct them to the scientists. Science can solve their problem. What to eat? We don't determine what you have to eat. We don't dictate that. But we believe science is very good in position to tell people what is healthy to eat.
Okay, so
and
it means
what
you
is
don't
not.
practice fasting like we do, that's what you're saying?
Yes. You understand what I mean? So we don't claim that separate religion is a technology, is everything like other religion. Their scripture claim everything, but you cannot find it.
We are not claiming anything.
No, brother.
You are trying to refuse to understand.
I'm not talking about.
Unfortunately, we should have defined what fasting is. And
Abstain from
yes,
food.
yes.
It's everybody understands abstinence.
Exactly. Abstinence, but then there are some instances you can use fruit, you can use water.
Yeah.
You see, it's
Okay,
a choice.
hold it right. You see, these are things that we want to bring up, because if you talk about a healthy lifestyle, it includes not only eating as well as exercise.
Yeah.
And now we are saying that from the Christian perspective, you have degrees of fasting. You can do a partial one
Exactly.
or a complete fast.
Exactly.
You can fast with fruits, or you can fast
With water.
With water only.
Water, yes.
Okay. Now, if Aladi is there, I would like to know from him whether in Islam they are allowed to fast with fruits or fast without water, or if you are doing it, it's absolute without nothing.
He has made his point very clear.
Yeah, already. Okay.
These are their rules and he's banding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, with the
Either you take it or leave it.
yes, with the
Okay.
exception of, and he even put it,
No, I'm
if
very
you
glad.
have enough money, you will do that so that the poor can also get something to eat.
Yeah.
But
Okay, let's see something that hello, good morning.
So
You can buy fast.
Hello, good
yeah.
morning.
that's what he's implying.
Hello.
If you have
Someone
money.
on the line. Hello, good morning.
Shall I just tell?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Someone
Yeah, I just want to tell you that the true meaning of fasting means abstaining from food.
Okay.
In the Islam, we adhere totally to that word, fasting.
So you have said from food. Yeah.
Period. There is nothing like you have to take fruit in the middle, or you have to take water, or no.
Okay. Okay, that's clear.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so very much.
Yeah, that is clear.
One thing I told you people who are exempted from fasting, but I forgot to mention two people.
Yeah.
Please let me just clarify it. A menstruating woman is also free from fasting, and a woman who is suffering from afterbirth is also free from fasting.
Now let me ask you, what do you believe, what do you teach in Islam that fasting does for a person? Can you quickly touch on that?
Fasting gives you spiritual upliftment. It brings you near to your God.
Okay, upliftment and nearness to God. That's right.
But can you buy?
And at the same time, it is the believer, the sympathy of the heart Lord.
Okay, thank you. There's a question here. Mr. Walabiga wants to ask a question, right? Go ahead.
Please, ma'am. I preach sympathy religion. I ask in your religion perspective, can you buy fasting?
Can you what? Buy.
Buy fasting?
Right?
Can you buy fasting?
We are not here.
He doesn't understand the question.
Can someone in Islam buy the
A
fasting?
rich man, can a rich man
Buy fasting.
pay for a
He
fasting?
said, yeah, but he said it. A rich man can fast for the poor. He said it now.
So that you can
No, he said, as a rich man.
It's all right.
Who are exempted from fasting. If you are exempted from fasting and you still want to be part of it, and you are wealthy enough, feed the poor people and
Feed them, give them food. Yeah,
You buy.
give them food. Yeah.
It's simple for you because of your
So that means
It's
it's
a
poor.
buy.
Wait,
Paid for.
So that means, excuse me, that means the poor man will be fasting for the rich man
Exactly.
who has sickness.
The rich man, that is why I am talking of the believer having the feeling of the heart Lord. If you are a rich man and you are able to stay for 16 hours without food, you will understand what the poor man feels on the street.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, at the end of the grill, which is the
That is the
30
essence.
my brother, you will not keep your hand on your pocket alone. You will share
Let me
it.
end by
That is what
quoting the
we call
scripture.
the
It's
zakat.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zakat al-Fitr. At the end of the Ramadan,
Yeah.
the rich men are obligatory. You have to give food to the poor people. Because you have felt how the poor people feel.
Buy.
Well, thank you so very much for the insight.
Let me quickly give this scripture to
Yeah, we can do that.
our time is really up now,
Yeah,
so
let's
we're
do
going to
that.
just one last point from you.
Yes, let me give this scripture to back my earlier submission. The kind of fasting God was.
I like it. I'm cutting off now.
Isaiah 58.
Yes.
I'm reading from the verse number 2 downward. For day after day they seek me out. They seem eager to know my ways, as if they were a nation, but that's what it is right, and has not forsaken the commands of its God. They ask me for just decision and seem eager for God to come near them. Why have we fasted, they say, and you have not seen it? Why have we humbly ourselves and you have not noticed? Yet on the day of your fasting, you do as if you praise and exploit all your workers. Your fasting ends in quarrel and strife, and in striking each other with wicked fists. You cannot fast as you do today, and accept your voice to be heard on high. Is this the kind of fast I have chosen?
No.
Only a day for people to humble themselves?
No.
You see, this is what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Is it only for bowing one's head like a reed and for lying inside clothes and ashes? Is that what you call a fast?
No.
A day accepted to the Lord?
Now, what are you saying with this
Is
scripture?
not this the kind of fast I have chosen? God is giving you the kind of fast.
It was,
To lose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke. Is it not to share your food with the hungry and to provide the poor wandering with shelter? This is what God is requiring.
And that's what fasting is all about.
Fasting is all about this. It's not about you abstaining from food and the next day you go and do that evil again. It's not fasting.
It's not fast.
This is my point.
All right, that is clear.
But how does it promote a healthy lifestyle?
A healthy lifestyle. Go to your medical practitioner, seek counseling. This is my sickness. Should I fast because of my religious right? Or how do I go about it? And the medical practitioner, which of course my brother was referring as the scientist, will give advice. These are the medical practitioners. They will advise you because they know much about your health. Than your so-called.
And you will not feel guilty.
Exactly.
Because you didn't
God will not
fast that way.
judge you. Because
And you
are not
cannot
fasting.
buy it.
All right, thank you
And
very
you don't
much.
buy it. You buy it. You don't pay money.
No, but
Okay.
I don't-
Feed the others in your
All right,
place.
I
all
don't-
right.
I don't think-
Just a last word from Mala, and then we're
The
done.
person my Muslim brothers are not here, so I just want to say it don't feel good when you say that if the religion is saying if you are rich and you have the possibility to do something for the community, for instance, to provide food, of course you have to have money for that, and it is not good to say in a bad way, in the sound like I'm hearing now, you buy your...
No, they are not saying that. They are
no,
not
but
saying
that's
that.
just like what I'm
No, they
hearing.
are not saying that. That's not what we are saying.
And it is not good
No.
to say
The Muslims, they were on the line because you could see
Yeah,
that
but
they are listening.
they are listening, but I don't agree with that you are buying.
Well, that is his opinion, but he's
No,
not.
I say that
Muslims.
because
All right.
fasting.
It's all right, it's all right.
Spiritual.
On this note, I would like
If
to...
someone, if you
He's
cannot
not
fast,
agreeing
On this
then you
note,
pay someone to fast.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring this progress to an
No,
end.
you don't
I want
buy.
to thank you so much for your attention.
Act on your
As you can see,
ability.
it's been a very controversial, quite divided issue here. But that notwithstanding, fasting is a good thing. We're talking about how to balance it and blend it with our faith.
Yes.
We'd like to thank you so very much for your attention.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Alhaji Yusuf,
Yes.
for your contribution. I want to thank Pastor Kwesinke for also his take on this matter. Thank you very much. I also want to thank Ms. Malaika. Thank you also for your
Yes, I
perspective.
haven't said so much, but I was impressed about what my pastor was saying. So
Okay.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Mr. Walubiga,
Thank you for the compliment.
thank you for your input and
So my last word is fasting is more private things than religious.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So God bless you, and we'll be seeing you again next week, same time. And this song that I am playing is sung by a young medical engineer who also does music. It happens to be one of my in-laws, my young in-laws, based in the US. So he just released this and the father sent it. So I just want to give you a treat to that as we say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It doesn't. This thing is good for the television.
Yeah, you see, these people, these Muslims, they are always provoked. A little thing provoked.
I don't know why.
They're too sensitive, yeah.
Yeah, it's too sensitive in religious matters.
Let me
Look at the way you are talking.
It's your listen.
You know that in Islam.
See, I even commanded you
No,
people.
sit.
I commanded you people.
It's not
for
like that
for the
in
way you
Islam.
do your fasting, because
Yeah.
you believe
You
when
say
you fast.
fasting
Even I didn't
is
say the other
I
one.
know
They
my
believe when you die during fasting period, you
What
go
you
to
are
heaven.
talking is another side.
Oh,
Another
What kind of stupidity
Their case
is
is
this? When you die during
I don't
fasting,
agree with that.
you go to heaven.
How do you know?
I forgot to bring it up. See, I've been a Muslim before. I know what I'm talking about. So this guy, yes, this guy he just want to pick me up because he knows my background.
You know,
When I'm very sensitive dealing with Muslims.